Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-salakaya Chakshurunmitam Jena Tasmai Shri-Gurave Namah Panchākalpatarubhasya Kripāsindubhayeva ca Patitānaṁ Pāvanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Mahavadannāya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnāya Krishna Chaitanya Namni Guruvati. By the grace of Srila Guru Maharaj and Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya Dev and your affectionate association, I am here. I cannot speak English properly, but I come here to speak something about Mahaprabhu's conception and Dr. Vishnu Krishna Prabhu. He arranged this, and mercifully our professor given this opportunity. He is first learned, you know, everyone. But I have really no qualification. But Mahaprabhu said very simply, yeah, everybody will be benefited if they will follow this conception as Vaishnava Dharma, what is we are calling Jaiva Dharma. The Jaiva Dharma, religion, about religion, many things we read and we can see, but really religion is one, and it's revealing in the heart of real saint. Saint here giving some identification in Manu Samhita. Vidyadvi sevita sadvi nittam addesha ragibhi hridayena bhanugyato jo dharma tat nibodhata. Vidyadvi sevita sadvi. Vidyadvi, there Srila Jiva Goswami said, Veda vidvi. Who is really learned, he must know about Veda. Veda means Shruti, what descending through hearing from the Guru, from the upper level. Urdhamulam adhasakam, Srimad Bhagavad-gita, 15th chapter, there you will see, Urdhamulam adhasakam, asatta prahurapaya, chandangsi jasya parnani, jastang veda savedavit. This way, given many descriptions, but Vidyadvi sevita, what they are worshipping, Vidyadvis have some clear quality and qualification, and that is Nittam Addesha Ragivi. If we will try to research who have no enviousness, and who is qualified in all the descended knowledge and feeling presence in their heart, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mada, Moha, Matsarja, who already conquered in his heart, automatically sthitadhi, that means
stable mind.
Stable mind. And in that, what is revealing, that is called dharma. That type of saint we can see in the line of Mahajana. It is called Mahajan. Mahajan, what is the English?
Great souls, great
souls.
Mahatma.
Mahatma. And they are given some description. Je Swayambhu Narada Sambhu Kumara Kapilo Manu Prahladu Janako Bhisho Bali Bayasaki Bayam. Swayambhu means Brahma, Narad, Lord Shiva, Sambhu, Kumar, Sanat Kumar, Kapil Dev, Manu, they are all is qualified. And what in their what revel in their heart, that is the real religion. And if we will try to realize, we can see all the qualities and qualification existing within Vedabhyas, Rishi Vedabhyas. That is, everybody given much honor to Rishi Vedabhyas, and he composed and divided the Vedas, Vedanta, Purana, Ashtadas Puran, Mahabharata, included Gita in Mahabharata. Then all the knowledge, vast knowledge about religion, it's coming through Vedabhyas. At present we can see, here is no doubt for all the rishis and munis, Atri, Vasishta, Chavan, Saradvan, Aristodemi, Bhrigu, Angira, all the giant and qualified rishis and munis, everybody respected Sri Vedabhyas. Then authentic teacher Vedabhyas, we can take his comment and also with full respect what he given, that we can take very happily in our heart.
Confidently.
Then religion, real religion will reveal in our heart. My English is very poor, I am trying to, that is, Honorable Professor can explain everything, that is, I am seeing his face. Rishi Vedabhyas said, যে সবই পুংসাং পরধর্ম যত ভক্তি রধোক সাকি. He given in Srimad Bhagavad-gita so many channel of religion, and it is necessary for everybody, no doubt. That is, we are not everybody qualified to take everything. Then he explained in Srimad Bhagavad-gita, Karma Mishra Bhakti, Jnana Mishra Bhakti, Yoga Mishra Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti, and faith, sincerity, love, and the hankering. With this qualification, we can understand something about what given Vedabhyas. Finally, Vedabhyas tried to do good for everybody, all the conditioned souls and liberated souls. And all the form of religion, it's also always trying to give ecstasy to us beyond this material knowledge. We are living in this material world. We can collect from our environment and from our association, circumstances, but all is in the form always passing so to us. But transcendental knowledge, it is revealing from the transcendental world, spiritual world, we can say. And that knowledge always taking us to upper level. And here no different with other religious conception. The Christianity and Vaishnavism, we have seen, it is very close. The practicing is very close. And others also, all religion, they all try to do good for us. But Vedabhyas, he given that Vedic knowledge and very expertly explained for everybody in Srimad Bhagavad-gita, Srimad Bhagavad, what given in Vedanta Darshan, Vedabhyas Rishi, that hazy for many searcher. And for that he make Srimad Bhagavatam as interpretation. Commentary. Srimad Bhagavatam. That is Bhagavata Purana. They are said, Bhassoyam Brahma Sutranam. Brahma Sutra means Vedanta Darshan. He given gist of the Vedas within Vedanta Darshan. And later he think it is very hard for others to collect substance of that sutra. And we also understand something. First Vedanta Darshan, they are Athato Brahma Jigyasa, first sutram. Second sutram is Janmadasya Jata. Here we can see the first question coming from the sincere seeker and answer giving next sutra. But that explanation more and commentary form we will get in Srimad Bhagavatam. There we can see Vedabhyas said, Ye Janmadasya Yata, what he told in Vedanta Darshan, Janmadasya Jata, that sutram explanation we can see in Srimad Bhagavatam. Je Janmadasya Jata Annayat Itarata Sthyarthi Sabhikka Sarat Tene Brahma Hida Jayadi Kavaye Mujjanti Jat Suraya Tejo Bari Mirdanga Jatha Binimayo Yatra Trishargo Mrisa Dhamna Sena Sada Nirasta Kuhakang Sattang Parang Dhimahi. Like the style of Gayatri Mantram, This way he explained his sutra. And then everybody respected Vedas Rishi and given honor. Then we can take from his scripture our real religion explanation. All the jiva souls, they are coming from where? And what is their natural religion? This way he given explanation. The Janmadasya Yata means Supreme Personality of Godhead. This explanation given, Jato Bhakti Radhoksaja, within this word we can get it. The Adhoksaja means beyond the mundane world and mundane knowledge, his existence, and he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This way, given explanation, Vedas Rishi. And we are coming from there. Our existence like sun and sun ray, this way explained. The sun is Krishna and sun ray, the jiva souls. Then almost all qualities within the jiva souls. And that qualities, some explanation given, the 64 kind of quality existing within jiva souls, and higher standard incarnation, they are existing 55 kind of qualities, good qualities, and 55
50 within the jiva soul.
55 within Lord Shiva and other the demigods, and 60 kind of qualities living, existing within Narayan, and another 4 highest quality, what is not within our calculation, but we know that 4 qualities existing within Krishna. And this way he explained, and finally Vedas given that knowledge to us, Je ete cha angsa kala pungsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Bakulang Lokam Mirayanti Juge Juge. And Adhoksaja Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and everybody under control of that Supreme Personality. This way he given the explanation of Krishna, and also jiva souls, about religion of jiva soul. Vedas Rishi said, all the jiva souls have natural tendency, yes, natural tendency, and that they must be attracted with must be attracted by the powerful. And powerful, he said, powerful is Krishna, and Krishna's power, with power he is powerful. And Jiva Shakti, called Jiva Shakti, they also power of Krishna, but very tiny and insignificant. For that, with their free will, they, very few maybe, but misguided by their own self. when they are coming from three kind of power of Krishna, that is Krishna Shakti, Paraprakta, Khetragatha, Tathapara, Avidya, Karma Sanganya, Tritiya Shakti Rishyate. Then the Parasakti, Aparasakti and Khetragya Shakti. Jiva soul coming from Khetragya Shakti, play of sweet, absolute, going on in their own divine transcendental abode, that is called Parasakti, and Aparasakti, like the shadow of that Parasakti, that is Aparasakti. When Jiva soul come out from Khetragya Shakti, that is marginal plane, and mostly they are going to they are attracted by Parasakti's effulgence and going that side. But some of them, unfortunately, looking the Maya, that is called Aparasakti, and immediately they feel with their free will, that is, these three qualities existing within conscious body, that three quality is thinking, willing, feeling and thinking. Then when they will feel, oh, I can enjoy with this Aparasakti, then they are immediate attracted by Aparasakti and going to the Maya and trying to play with Maya, but that is shadow of the Parasakti. They are not getting substance.
Illusory environment.
And illusory environment, they are Sarga, Marta, Patal, this way. Abrahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravartinarjuna. This way they are living in this illusory environment. Anyhow, mercifully, from that transcendental abode, Krishna sending sometimes his incarnations, sometimes he himself coming, that is play always going and non-stopping, and sometimes sending the agent. His agent means representative. And this way, play going on the transcendental and mundane, both places. But fortunate soul, they are getting some light through the transcendental knowledge, like Vedavyas. We heard Rishi Vedavyas is Saptadesh avatar. And Krishna himself given power to Vedavyas, you can distribute the knowledge transcendental in this illusory environment. And this way, that knowledge coming to sincere seekers' heart, and that knowledge given, Rishi Vedavyas, je Savai Pungsang Karo Dharmo Jato Bhakti Radhosa. And Nyaya Shastra, there we can see, they said, the religion, it is natural flow of everything. And that is their religion. Like, given some example, like water. Water's natural flow always going to the downward movement. Fire's natural nature always burning. That's their religion. This way, given some explanation. But Jiva souls, they have also like that religion. They must be attracted with the transcendental form of divine Lord. This told the Rishi Vedavyas. And which way he will be attracted? With his full devotional mood. And when they will pay their devotional mood, to their lordship. And from there also they will get very quick connection with that form of transcendental world as vibration, and through that they can go very quick, they can march very quick in that transcendental abode. A transcendental vibration form, it is also we can see every religion, we can see within every religion, even that Christianity, Mohammedanism, Buddhism, everywhere we have seen, we can see they are also chanting the holy name of their Lord. But Vedabhyas Rishi, he given that knowledge for divided way for the conditioned souls. Yeah, we are surrounding, no?
Yes.
Sargamatha Patal, etc.
We're circulating.
We are circulating the Sargamatha Patal everywhere.
Throughout those.
And here is some flow also going always. Then we must try to connect with that transcendental vibration. And in the scripture we can see that transcendental vibration, it is the form of our Lord. Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Nitya Shuddha Purna Mukta Abhinnatta Nama Nami. And through this mantra, it is, we are telling the mantra. Actually mantra, it's also descending from the upper level through Guru Parampara, we are getting that mantra. And mantra is different type of mantra for different type of conditioned souls. But they make some division for Satya Yuga, for Treta Yuga, for Dapur Yuga and for Kali Yuga. Satya Yuga, the Jiva souls will be benefited through a specific type of mantra, that is Narayana Para Veda, Narayana Para Akshara, Narayana Para Mukti, Narayana Para Gati. Treta Yuga, they are given this mantra, Rama Narayana Ananta, Mukunda Madhusudana, Krishna Kesava Kansari, Hare Vaikuntha Vamana. Dapur Yuga given this mantra, Hare Murari, Madhukaita Bhare, Gopal Govinda, Mukunda Sauri, Yogesha Narayana, Krishna Vishnu, Nirasrayang Mang Jagadisharakka. And in Kali Yuga, this mantra, it is very famous, you know. Now Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That this mantra, Vedabhyas Rishi, he given us for Kali Yuga Jiva soul. And it is actually appear in the form of devotional mood, in the form of devotion in the heart of the devotee. It's appear. And that the Yuga Dharma, chanting the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, in the form of Krishna, it will appear if we can chant properly and will appear in our heart. This is knowledge given Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he shown it. He appeared from 500 before 500 years ago, in Navadip Dham, and Krishna himself can give him.
Can give himself.
Krishna can give himself to him, no?
To us. Only Krishna can give himself to us.
And with this theory, it is researched by the experts, and they have seen that quality in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And for that, they are telling that it is revealed in the scripture in Srimad Bhagavat before, the Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parthadam Jaggai Sankirtana Prayar Jajanti Hishumedasa. This quality and with this quality and qualification, Krishna will appear in the age of Kali Yuga, and they have seen it in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then they express their feelings. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, non-different form of Sri Krishna. What we heard, the non-different form of Sri Krishna, the Krishna Nam. If it is transcendental, transcendental means transcendental power can reveal anywhere, any form, in any form. Otherwise, that is not transcendental. That type of power with that form of transcendental. And he can appear in the vibration form, and it is given Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then he himself also non-different form of Krishna. This way they realize the other Goswamis and the expert in this line. Anyhow, that here is no difference with other religion. The Jiva Soul's religion, they will wholeheartedly try to connect themselves in the line of devotion with their Lordship. And that is called bhakti. Bhakti means bhasdhaku sevayam. That means a service to the Lord with sincerity and love. That two qualities. If the conditioned soul will try to connect with his Lord, sincerity and love. The first necessary is faith. And faith is the basis of all religion. We will see that. Then all the conditioned souls, when we will get the faith through merciful glance of the sadhus, then they will get some light, and through light they will try to understand what is his duty, and immediate that is existing within him, that tendency, immediate that feelings will come. The mood of service, it is necessary for him, and that way hankering coming to them. And when they are given full devotion to their Lord, immediate they are getting connection with that Lordship in the form of transcendental vibration. And they are chanting the glories, chanting the name, holy name of their Lord, and this is very appropriate in the age of Kali Yuga. This is the Mahaprabhu's philosophy, Mahaprabhu given to us. And we are also trying to preach it all over the world, you can say now. But it is very happy news and happy situation created all over the world. Now, anywhere, if we will go, we can hear the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It is by the grace of Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, everywhere we can see that movement now happily spreading, and his dear most disciple, Srila Guru Maharaj and Prabhupada Desi Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, who stayed in the same house actually, and discussed so much before. I have seen in 1947 when I joined.
Intimate association.
Intimate association. I have seen their intimate association, and Prabhupada Desi Bhaktivedanta Swami, considering my Guru Maharaj as his Siksha Guru. And that way, through him, we have got that Mahamantra all over the world. We have got that vision to see all over the world
The chance
now chanting
the
Mahamantra.
chance to see this.
Perhaps, Professor Govinda, you would like to open up the...
Well, I think Srila will graciously agree to take some questions. You might think of some. Let me start asking Srila. You have mentioned all the different religions of the world, Christianity, Islam, and so on. Could you tell us what particularity is of Gaudiya Vaishnava faith that distinguishes it from some other world religion? Vaishishta.
Yeah. The world religion have different level and different stage. The Christianity, they are telling up to heaven, they are proceeding
As the goal.
as a goal up to heaven. They are not given so much description about heaven. And Muslimism, they are also not given so many description about their Lord and their goal. But it is clearly given all the description about transcendental world and their full description of service and relationship there with their Lord, everything very clearly in Vaishnavism. Then we are attracted in Vaishnavism. That is, nowhere you will see told, I am God, I am Lord. This way, nowhere we can see the presentation, Lord, presenting Lord Himself. This way, it is we cannot see. Lord Jesus said, I am Son of God. Muhammad said, I am the servant of Allah. And given some description, Allah is so big. Allah, this word's meanings is so big. Okay. But what is form, this way not given any description. But it's we will get in Srimad Bhagavad-gita, you see, that Krishna himself told to Arjuna, Aham hi sarvajagyanam bhukta cha prabhurevacha, manmana bhava mad bhakto bhava mad jaji bhava. But I am the Lord, I am God. This way, clear some description and more clear description we will get in Srimad Bhagavad and other Puranas, the abode of the Lord. They are what is existing and what is their quality and what is their service qualification.
Activity.
Everything, activities, everything described very nicely. In Brahma Samhita we can see Sriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpatarabu Druma Bhumis Chinta Muni Ganamai Toyam Amritam Katha Ganam Nattang Gavanamapi Bangsi Priyasaki Chidananda Jyoti etc. etc. That description giving Sajatra Khirabdhi Sravati Surabhi Bhashta Sumahan Nimesa Dhakkova Nahi Brajati Jatrapi Samaya. They are everything description given this way.
Full-fledged.
And full-fledged
Theistic conception.
theistic conception we will get in Vaishnavism. And not only that, the relationship with the Lord, that is very valuable. What we need, everything we can see, fulfillment we can see in the Krishna conception. And we need love, we need charm, we need beauty, we need ecstasy, we need harmony. For that we are always hankering, and everything will be fulfilled if we will try to
Establish our relationship.
establish our relationship with Krishna conception.
Maharaj, he also mentioned something about the singularity of the Gaudiya.
Huh?
He mentioned also the singularity of the Gaudiya
Vaishnava,
Vaishnava.
Gaudiya Vaishnava.
Vaishnava.
Visheshata.
That is the Gaudiya Vaishnavism. But I thought it is Gaudiya Vaishnavism.
We have some other questions, perhaps?
Maharaj, you mentioned that the Jiva souls have a natural tendency to be attracted by the powerful, and sometimes they're attracted, some of them are attracted to the Apara Shakti. Now, does that make the Apara Shakti more powerful than the Jiva? And if so, what's the Jiva's position in like extricating himself?
Jiva souls sometimes mean, actually when Jiva souls, they are getting manifestation, we can see, that is eternal not taking part, it only
They're
manifest.
eternal, but they only manifest and unmanifest.
Then when manifestation, they are getting that position, that is revealing from the Tatastha Shakti, mostly marginal potency, mostly they are going to the transcendental abode, that is, there is light, and they are seeing the light, always getting more power. First when getting birth, when breathing and other environment helping him.
They're enlivened.
Enlivened by the
Divine potency.
divine potency, and going back that side, mostly 99.9999 like that. And very few, they are, unfortunately, that is, they have some free will, freedom, everything. Unfortunately, someone looking this way and seeing that he can control and can enjoy with that Maya.
He can be a master there.
Can be a master there, and other side, he forgetting actually, and attracted by Maya and immediate jumping to the Maya. His transcendental potency, but very tiny. For that, his willing, feeling and thinking, immediate, attracted by Maya and jumping there. And this way they are missing their proper destination. And their Sankha means quantity.
Number, Sankhya.
Sankha, that is very quantity. The quantity is very small quantity. In this mundane world, how many prison house? And how many living in the prison house? Very few. 3,300 crores of human, for maybe more now. And say tulana.
In comparison to that.
In comparison to that, in the prison house, very few they are living. And Maya's position like that.
Compared to law-abiding citizens, only a small number are criminals.
Or in the prison.
Are in prison.
But it is coming. It is coming through their free wills. Free will.
Free will.
Free will given. They have got by their birthright.
Independence.
Independence. And sometimes independence burning our finger. Like that, the little boy, he have no experience about the fire. And if he will get independent, he can put his finger in the fire. That way, he misuse his independence. And that position come to us like that.
She's asking, that means that the Apara Shakti is more powerful than the Jiva.
Yes, Jiva.
Is it so?
Yes, Apara Shakti is more powerful than Jiva, but not Jiva Shakti. Jiva Shakti is a big, high potential power. And you can think it is three globes. One is 2/3 position taking, and another 1/3 position. They are Jiva soul getting one part, and that part's also big part. And another part is smaller part, but that is shadow part.
We had another question.
Twofold question. What's higher conception of God or the absolute creator, powerful, much opulence, owner of everything? Is that higher conception, or is there a higher conception than that of sweetness and affection and beauty? Which is higher, power or affection or sweetness?
It is not conception, actually. Conception, what is question?
Question is, God as a controller or God as someone beloved? Is that higher?
Is it your question?
Who's higher, Vishnu or Krishna?
No, that is another category. It is going. Vishnu is higher or Krishna is higher. If you ask this question, I can give answer. Here is no connection with jivas.
Yes, that's the question.
He's gone to another
The
category.
Vishnus have quality. Vishnu and Krishna is non-different actually. They are form. But there is only some special quality existing in Krishna conception, form of Krishna. And that is Sarvadbhuta Chamatkara Leela Kallola Bharidhi Atulla Madhura Prema Mandita Priyamandala Trijagat Manasa Karsi Murali Kalapujita Asaman Urdhurupasri Vismapita Characham. Vishnus have not that four quality. Within Vishnu, everything is within Vishnu, but it is not Sampurna Prakash.
Not fully manifest.
It is not fully manifested in Vishnu's character.
Yes.
But it is fully manifested in Krishna character. Just Sarvadbhuta Chamatkara Leela Kallola Bharidhi. All the mystic and miserable.
All the mysterious.
Mysterious
Miraculous.
play of sweet, absolute. Mysterious play of sweet as absolute.
Yes.
It is, we can see in the Krishna Leela.
Yes.
Vishnus have no birth. Vishnus have no father, mother. But whereas we can see Krishnas have father, mother, brother, and servant, and friend, then if sweet absolute will play with the five kind of relationship, that is more tasteful for the conditioned souls. Otherwise, if we will go to Narayan or Vishnu, same, Narayan, Vishnu, Krishna is the same powerful there. But play of that sweet absolute, it is specially existing within Krishna supremely. His pastimes going that way with five relationships with the conditioned soul. Non-conditioned soul and non-conditioned soul. And there is
Liberated soul.
liberated souls. Sarvadbhuta chamatkaro lila kallolo bhariti. Atulla mathura prema mandita priyamandana. And love there is supremely playing the love and beauty. Mandita priyamandana. And through the love, everybody is very much
Enlivened.
enlivened. And Trijagat Manasakarshi Murali Kalakujita, the flute of Krishna, transcendental flute and sound vibration, transcendental vibration. What is coming down in the in this mundane world as Murali Thali.
The song of the flute song.
Song of the flute. What we are telling first, sound coming from flute, this word. And then Gayatri mantra. And this way, everywhere playing that sound of Murali, and also in the heart of the devotee who is related with the service of Krishna.
Yes.
One sound, it will play different kind of, taking the different kind of meanings. And it is...
That flute is calling particular devotees to this special service.
One sound.
One particular
When
sound.
one sound going to Mother Yasoda,
Yes.
she is feeling,
Yes.
Krishna is hungry or Krishna needs this.
Yes.
That sound when going to Radharani or other gopis, that giving another type of feelings to them.
Yes.
Same sound will going to the servants, they are, or the friends, they are coming for play with Krishna. This way it is.
We have taken so much of Srila's time, which he's kindly given us, so let's please thank him for joining us today.
For those of you who are still here, we'd like to invite you to take some savories for lunch. We call this prasad. It's foodstuffs which have been offered to the Lord. And prasad means the Lord's mercy. We have some samosa and some sweet we'd like to offer to you. And thank you very much for coming. And especially I would like to thank Professor Goldman and Srila Govinda Maharaj for both being here today and allowing Srila Govinda Maharaj to have this opportunity to present what I would describe as the practitioner's viewpoint of Vaishnavism. I feel it's very important that academia try to incorporate that within its higher learning so that the student has an opportunity to understand the inner meaning of the practitioner's viewpoint. Thank you very much.
I am very thankful to you all that you have given your time for hearing from me this about Krishna consciousness. I am very grateful to the professor and our doctor, Pushta Krishna Prabhu. And it is our standing invitation for your grace. If you will go to India, please.